The intro song, I didn't properly explain before, was
some fucking pussy song, right?
No, so I was going through my CDs. It was such good pizza, guys. Bear with me. Anyway, I found all these old, like, burn CDs of, like, demos and some studio stuff that my roommate and my friend Jordan, I grew up with Jordan, and then I lived with this guy Connor for a while, and he was in this band, The Apples, and they were fucking rad. I used to help him out every once in a while, and, like, I would hang out with them at practices and stuff, and he's the guy who got me into the Downtown Strutters and stuff. This band was...
I have CDs of?
Yeah.
Still?
Let Eric know. This fucking band was so fun to go to shows at in, like, 2002, 2003. It was, like... I don't know, it had the energy of, like, a Math the Band show, where there was this community of fans that all were kind of close friends in San Diego, and we would go to all these shows, and it would be, like, once a month, and we'd all fucking dance, and it was, like, just a blast.
Where? What venue? Like Epicenter and shit?
Soma, Epicenter, The Scene was the name of a place.
Like old Soma, or Soma where it is now?
No, Soma where it is now, side stage, because this is 2002, 2003.
Okay. Like, you guys went all the way to, like, Luna Vista?
My like favorite moments ever being on stage, I wasn't in the Apples. I didn't play bass in the Apples. I played bass for the Downtown Strutters later with the same guy Connor. But they would let me on stage during a song called Peter Gunn, where Kellen, the bassist, would sing, and I would play. It's fucking it's da na 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 da 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 da, and that was like the first song I ever learned on bass. And I would jump up there and play it, and I was fucking into it. Like, I felt like, oh, I'm like in a band, like, kind of, you know. I was fucking way. It's funny too because I was older than like all those guys, but I looked up to them so much. Like, dude, Connor's an amazing musician. He went on and did a band called Pistolita, and like they were in like some video games and shit.
Pistolita was like they like got around.
They were in like NCAA basketball.
I was gonna say, it's probably like a Tony Hawk or something.
Yeah. They got some like probably like Warped Tour-y type stuff.
I mean they toured. I know for a fact that they toured.
Yeah. No, they were cool. Kellen is still around in San Diego. I haven't seen or talked to Connor in a long time. I think he's back in San Diego. But I don't know. We had a falling out. So if you're watching, if you're out there, dude, just hit me up.
Yeah, Connor, if you're watching this and you haven't been talking to Garrett, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, why aren't you talking to me, man?
Why are you watching this and not talking to Garrett?
All that shit, it's all water under the bridge, man.
Call Connor. Call in on Skype.
Call in on Skype, Connor. Let's fucking hash it out. A lot of that group of friends went on and like did little, moderately successful bands like the drummer for the Apples is this guy named Corey who was in Drug Wars, and what was the other one? Oh, I can't remember. I don't know. A lot of those guys, I think. Yeah. Anyway, Dave moved. Where the fuck did Dave move? Dave was this guy that we called Starman, and he was like, he looked like
Dave sounds cool.
He looked like David Bowie, but if he was like way more of a hippie.
Oh, I wanted you to say fat or so.
Oh no, he was tall and thin and very wafy and like, but he had like long, or he had like kind of greasy hair. He was just like a hippie dude. He was fucking out there. We called him the Starman.
I wanted you to say fat David Bowie so goddamn.
He used to smoke. I remember he used to smoke cigarettes while he played guitar, like with his eyes closed on. Like he had the moves down. Like he was a slick motherfucker. Yeah, I could date myself all night, but we could play Resident Evil.
You mentioned Math the Band?
Yes.
They're touring.
I heard that.
They're going to be in San Diego
Frank, let me know.
on the 2nd.
Really?
I'm going to go.
Oh, I am definitely going to go too. Let me know.
That's a Sunday night.
Okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
I had so much fucking fun at that Boston show we went to.
If you want to come, Kevin, like, I was talking to Frank about it. It's at Shea, though.
That's fucking even better.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how crazy that place is going to explode? When was the last time we went to Shea? For Graph Orlock?
I went with you when we saw
Music Talk, y'all.
Fucking.
They're not around anymore.
Who's not around?
We saw Bond Music Industry.
We're gonna take a couple Skype calls. Let me open it up.